Ahead. And to closed session, Katie, will you read us into closed session?
Motion to go into closed session under NC General Statute 143-318-11A3 to consult with an attorney employed or retained by the public body in order to preserve the attorney-client privilege between the attorney and the public body for a discussion of existing litigation, Berry versus Board of Commissioners, 17 CBS 330.
John Bennett.
So moved.
Got a motion to go?
Second.
Second. All those in favor, raise your right hand. Unanimous. All right. At this time, we'll entertain a motion.
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a motion that we have our county attorney reach out to Nelson Mullins, et cetera, whatever the rest of the names are, to retain their services, to represent us in the lawsuit that's been filed against the county commissioners and the county by the Good Government Committee.
So moved. Within that motion, you said Nelson Mullins. I thought that was the one that I objected to.
Well, that's a pretty good-sized law firm. You
No, but
don't necessarily have to use her.
yeah, but
wouldn't do it.
I want my objection. I want to note my objection.
Noted.
Okay, we got a motion and a second on the floor. Now, we'll have any discussion.
As part of that motion, Marty is not here, but you will need to allocate some funding to that because we wouldn't be able to enter into a contract with someone without funding.
How much? Get started.
$30,000.
How about 50?
I'd pull $50,000 out of fund balance.
I don't want to spend that. Let's go up there and say guilty. I think you ought to put down a minor amount to get things started until you negotiate.
I'll amend my motion to
10.
include $50,000.
Good. Oh.
Will you agree to that, Commissioner
Yes.
Brown? Okay. So, the motion stands now.
Question now, Chairman.
Question?
Because the attorney said there may be a conflict of interest. Does he need to contact the attorney, or does Brian need to contact our attorney? Okay.
But I'd just like to point out that $50,000 is way too much money. You can get this thing started for negotiations and get somebody on for about 10, then you can come back and you can raise this number if you need to. I know that 10 won't do it. I know that's small. But you start off with a big number, you're just going to get bigger numbers down the road from the lawyers.
Mr. Chairman, if I may, we're not going to tell them we have $50,000 allocated, and they'll work out whatever they
You
have to
just
work
did.
out.
This is a public meeting, Commissioner. You can't cover this stuff up,
I'm not covering
but
it
you
up.
keep trying to do. That's why you're being sued.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Would you get some professionalism for once?
No, I'm not. I'm
I know you.
behaving just like I am.
Hold it.
Gentlemen, we
Listen,
got a
we've got-
motion, we got a motion and a second.
I want to say something.
All right.
It's going to cost probably $50,000 or more before it's all said and done. Go ahead and put the money in there. You ain't got to spend it until they tell us to. But at least it'll be there. You won't have to wait 30 days to a meeting to allocate some money. So $50,000 is a good figure.
Good point.
Any other comments?
Yes. I want to comment on the $50,000.
You already did.
It is extremely bad judgment to allocate this amount of money up front on a lawsuit like this. You need to start off low. You can always go up. If you start out high, these expenses are just going to go higher. This is a misuse of county funds. You're showing your hand real early in the game.
We're not
And
going
it's
to
not-
tell them we're putting $50,000 aside.
You really don't understand what Commissioner Buzzio don't understand, do you? This is a public meeting. You're on film. You can't cover this up. This is why you're being sued, because you don't have the answers to these things.
You're going to put put
Guys.
$50,000 in that rag you call a newspaper is what you're gonna do.
Guys, we've got a
You're
motion.
misusing the county's money.
The
We
motion,
right, and I agree with that.
the motion
Thank you.
is to do the budget amendment. We're not spending that at this point in time. All those in favor of the motion, raise your right hand. All those opposed?
I'm opposed.
Votes were 6-1.
Make a motion to adjourn.
Got a motion to adjourn.
So move.
Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor, raise your right hand.